Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while, but we had a problem with the old pond here, so let's take a look at it. So as you can see, something's missing. So the old trough that my grandmother bought when I was little finally gave up. It's broke in both these corners here, every single one of the ones around the top. I mean, this thing it's old, it's ready, needs retired. And now it's given me no choice. So what we've done is, unfortunately, I've had to throw everything into this trough, which already had a few goldfish in it. So I do have both setups so that they're getting really good filtration and doing water changes pretty frequently. But this is very temporary and we need to do something now. But I don't want to do anything the way this is setting. I want to make something a little bigger and a much better. So a while back, I've got this food grade container, brand new. I mean, it's still even got the little tag on it that it hasn't even been broke open. We're going to go ahead and cut the top off of this. This is about 300 gallons, which will make a perfect temporary pond for all the goldfish and koi. But for placement, I need to figure out where to put it temporarily because I don't want it in this area because we're going to do something here on a more permanent pond. So I'm thinking right here, we can just bring this bug back a little bit and I can stick this right next to the porch, kind of in this area. It's somewhat level, so it won't take much work to level that out. I do have power here at the corner, so we can power all the pumps and stuff. So let's go ahead and move this and start working on that. Okay, now we got the bug moved back a little bit. Go ahead and work this dirt just a little bit and we'll get that container placed. Okay, now we've got that kind of leveled out. Let's go ahead and get the container and see how it looks. All right, there she's in place. So we've got the drain pointed out so we can get to it if we need to. I did leave a gap between the house. That way I can put the filters both up on top here, kind of behind it. But I think that'll work. So next, we need to get this top cut off. Okay, got it all rinsed out after cutting the top off. Now I used a Sawzall to cut that off and then smoothed out the finishes with a die grinder. Rinsed it out really good. You can see looking pretty level with fluid in it. Of course, I've got my Aqua Central, just getting the water pre-treated. Like I said, I did rinse this out really well. As you can see, the ground's still pretty wet from it. But there we go. We'll get that set up, and I need to build a rack for my filters for behind. And as I said before, all the goldfish and koi are in this temporary. Well, being we do have two fully established filters, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one and put on the new setup. That way the water will be cycled right now and ready to go. The temperatures are pretty close to the same, so we're going to give it just a little bit to equal up just a little bit better, but then we'll be able to transport fish. So first thing, let's move this filter. All right, so what we did here is we actually put a brick to where the water drains, won't create a moat. We've got some bricks stacked up. Everything's kind of screwed together so it's pretty stable, and that's where we're going to put the trash can filters and get this ready. Gonna run the water about that height. We do have some screens to put on top so we won't have any jumpers. Okay, so now we've got the one filter going and it spit a bunch of junk out, but as I said before, that's filtered media, so that little bit's gonna help. Now we'll just let that run for probably about an hour and check the temperatures again, and then maybe start swapping over some fish. All right, so we're getting all the goldfish and stuff caught up, and koi. It's like just about got them all out of there. We can take this filter over to the other one also and get these guys added. All right, So we're going to go ahead and get these guys added in so that they're not sitting in the bucket. The water temperatures are good. Okay, so there you have it, all set up. Both barrel filters are on. You can see the fish are starting to kind of move around. So the temporary setup for the pond is set up. Now that we got all the fish out of here, out of the truly temporary setup, we can go ahead and get this mess cleaned up, get the bricks put away, get that drained off. We'll get a pallet, put all these bricks on and get them moved, start pulling this gravel back and start making plans for the new pond to go right here. Well, there you have it. So temporary pond setup is all good and going. All the fish are in there. I've got a couple koi in the tank room that I want to get transferred out here also, so a little bit more space. And we got a couple new koi in an aquarium in the house that will also get transferred. So if you like this video, definitely give it that thumbs up. Don't forget to drop any of your comments or thoughts down below. And be sure to click that subscribe button if you want to continue watching videos on the pond and things like that. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.